Okay, we actually live. Once again, we have none other than King Righteous.
Peace.
And the topic will be today the struggle. You know, a lot of you young brothers is going through all kind of struggles, with yourselves and trying to put someone into your world to, carry you that much more further. Hopefully, we get some people chime in, get these notifications going, hopefully, and we can get this conversation going. As far as you yourself, how you see the struggle now, like in these times we're in, and we're in the summertime months and everything like that. Like, where is it? I mean, us being in Minnesota, a lot of people think, well, the struggle is more when it's cold, but I mean, you are facing a different kind of struggle now, even in the good time months.
Right. Well, you can struggle on all different levels.
Right.
It's not one form of struggle.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We think to just struggle means to pay bills, you know, uh, make ends meet and whatnot. That's just one form of struggle.
Right.
But the real struggle is just to maintain on an everyday basis.
Mm-hmm.
Keep your sanity
Right.
in the society where things are so corrupt.
Mm-hmm.
And maintain a proper, relationship with your significant other, your wife or whatnot.
Right.
Your children.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the real struggle. It's just trying to stay on top of your square, stay on top of your game, and just make it through life.
Yeah.
On an everyday basis. So
Now, as far as let me see, Joe Frank chimed in and said, here for the knowledge. Most definitely, King Righteous got some knowledge to drop too. I was gonna say, I did a live the other night ago, and someone came in there. I want to say his name was Duluth youngster. Matter of fact, he's up out of Duluth,
okay.
and he's talking about how on social media they were talking about these $200 dates. Females, going out with dudes trying to lay. If the date ain't at least $200, I don't want to, make time with you and all that. What do you have to say about that type of situation? Females feeding into that type of
So okay, let me get it straight. The dude, he was those his girls.
No, he was saying like, how they pose questions on social
You
media.
talking about the girls?
Yeah.
The girls. Okay.
Yeah.
That's that's another part of the game. What I'm saying? That's where these girls at now. That's what I've been seeing.
Yeah.
Meeting, sociable.
Mm-hmm.
You run across young girls or, girls who's, trying to live their life and get to that next stage in life.
Mm-hmm.
And then what it comes down to, when I meet them, I, give them my business card, show them like, this is what I'm on.
Mm-hmm.
Then the response is, well, I'm on this. I need my phone bill paid. Okay? I need, I need $100. So basically, or something to that degree.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, okay, so this is how they doing it now.
Right.
Right. So I can relate to what the brother's saying.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like, I'm like, well, we can't even be sociable. It's like the game's done changed so drastically now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That the mindset of these women, even the younger ones,
mm-hmm.
it's just like, okay, it's about me, me, me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I need this, I need that.
Mm-hmm.
And they're not taking into consideration how the males feel.
Right.
How the men, like, a man might just want some company. He
right.
might want some companionship.
Mm-hmm.
He might not even want sex and none of that.
Right.
But you got these women minds, that's the first thing on their mind. Well, in order for me to get what I want, this is what I gotta offer. I gotta offer myself. You know what I'm saying? So it's no romance anymore.
Mm-hmm.
It's no more gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. There ain't none of that no
right.
more. It's just, hey, let's just straight get to the point. Well, you got $100 or $150, $200 or whatever.
Right.
Yeah, I'm with it.
Mm-hmm.
And their lives are just in shambles.
Right.
They're homeless, staying in shelters,
mm-hmm.
sleeping at their cousin's house
right.
and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, wow, is this what we done became to? What we done reduced ourselves to?
Right.
But a lot of brothers fall into that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because what? They got a big butt to smile.
Right.
So they fall into that trap like, hey, okay, I'm with it.
Mm-hmm.
So here they go, trick it off.
Right.
What I'm saying? Instead of really trying to pull these women to the side, set them down, like the old school Max and players used to do.
Mm-hmm.
Sit them down, hey, show them something different, or take them on a nice dinner, or take them on a walk around the lake.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Gentleman stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't happening no more.
Right.
And trying to get in their head, trying to see what her fantasy is, or what her dreams and fantasies are, and get to know each other.
Right.
It ain't none of that. That's all out the window. So that's where all this, is just about me, and myself coming in. So that's really what that is.
Right. Yeah, because it seems like, like you said, me, myself, but all that actual really getting to know each other, that friendship level building, that's...
Let me cut you off, but if they really understood that principle, I told the young girl that too. Because she wanted some weed and drink.
Right.
And she's like, then she started to blame her parents. Like, well, my relatives, they ain't there for me. I'm like, okay, so we're playing the blame game now. So, and then when she realized I wasn't going there with her on the sex thing, on just giving her some money, she was like, well, I need $100. And I'm like, are you asking me for $100? She's like, basically. I was like, first of all, my name is KingRYCHUS, not Trick Daddy. Okay.
Right.
So I said, let's get that straight. Let's get that out of the way. She's like, okay, cool. But then she didn't want to talk no more.
Right.
I was like, see, so when a man stand on his and let it know this is what it is, then it's probably back up. You know what I'm saying? But if you on that old wishy-washy stuff and, falling for the banana down the tailpipe and all that type of stuff,
right,
they going to get you. Right, and these young girls is on it, man. So yeah, it's real. The struggle is real, man. And that's part of the struggle that these youngsters are going through now.
Right. Now, do you think a lot of that comes from, people being phonies, trying to, run game incorrectly, so when they meet the next person, they're like, no, you're like the other dude. You showing.
Well, what it is come from a dysfunctional home.
Yeah, I was saying that earlier.
Yeah, it comes from coming from a dysfunctional home. A lot of these girls get their attitudes from their mamas. I gotta say it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all may call me chauvinistic or what, but it is what it is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I was raised by women. So, you know what I'm saying? Hey, and a lot of women get their personalities from mama. They don't, very rare you'll see a girl in particular who follows the characteristics of her father. Very rare. And she has to be really close to him. Be like, man, where people will see her and be like, she's just like her daddy. But for the most part, the girls mimic the mother. That's natural. That's not a bad thing. That's just the way it is. So it starts with parenting.
Right.
So that mother is not, on her square, or if she doesn't deal with certain type of morals and values and principles and lay that down for her daughters in particular. That's why I speak about the girls. That mother is the first teacher.
Right.
When it comes to teaching them girls how to be women. Yeah. So.
Man, it's I don't know. You say girls too, but it's some dudes that have been raised by their mothers that kind of act kind of.
Well, yeah,
like,
that's the flip side. I was about to touch on that.
Right.
It's real, but I didn't know if you had another question. I was going to touch on that. Yeah. The flip side of that, when it comes to dealing with boys now, right, to balance this out, the boys that's just particularly raised by their mothers, they become more emotional. They become more close to mama's boys type of thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then when they develop that type of character as they grow older and try to become men, they're very emotional and they're very sensitive. Right. Which makes them sissified.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So they don't have that. They don't have a father in their life. See, so that's why I say this starts at home. Right. So if them young boys don't have a real male image, they can become real soft and sissified. Right. And they become more feminine than they are masculine. See, that's where that unbalance comes from. Right. Because he doesn't have his father, male image in his life. Right. You know what I'm saying? To balance him out. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's all right to be sensitive and or considerate and in a sense, because that's part of our nature also. That's true. Because because to have those characteristics, that means you know how to deal with women on a certain level. Right. You know what I'm saying? You know how to cut off the masculine thing and deal with them on a more emotional side. Right. You know what I'm saying? You know. But that's more of like a topical. It's not. So, like, you can't be totally masculine and bossing on a female like that all the time. Yeah, you got to know how to balance it out. Right. That's what I'm saying. You know, but some boys are so
inclined to their mothers that they become sissies.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then it just throws them way off. You know what I'm saying? They don't know how to be masculine.
Mm-hmm.
They don't know how to take a stand when it's time to take a stand.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When a woman want to challenge you like a man, you punk out. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You don't know how to check her and say, hey, basically stay in your place.
Right.
Because, you know, this is not what you want. You don't want to go there with me. Because I don't want to go there with you.
Right.
Because you're my woman. So I'm trying to treat you like a woman.
Right.
But you got a lot of these women who want to be studs.
That's
they
true.
want to be men.
Mm-hmm.
So they don't know how to act. They don't know how to express that feminine side. You know what I'm saying? So because they so busy trying to be masculine.
Right.
And they challenge men.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the problem we have in today. Because we got more women with women than our women with men. Because it's an unbalance.
Right.
And that's all that comes from a dysfunctional household.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of these black girls in particular, you know, speaking of a black woman, grow up angry.
Yeah.
See, they're frustrated.
Mm-hmm.
Because what? They're like, well, every man in my life ain't been no good. You know, my boyfriend, he was cheating on me, and you know, daddy wasn't home, and you know, uncle was alcoholic or drug addict. It's something negative when it comes to dealing with the black man,
right?
Particularly. So that now it's a pattern.
Mm-hmm.
See, now she's got this mindset that all men are dogs and they ain't no good.
Mm-hmm.
So the next man that comes into this young lady's life, catches it. Catches it, man. For real. Because he's like, this is all I know. So you can't barely speak to them or say hi or have a conversation because of what? They've been so damaged.
Mm-hmm.
They've been so mentally and emotionally damaged.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? By the men in their life. And I met another young woman. She's like 26.
Right.
And her father showed her the life, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Showed her everything.
Yeah.
Now her life is all screwed up.
Mm.
Because the things he showed her, that was his lifestyle. That wasn't for
her
daughter.
Yeah.
But since he showed her and made it seem like it was okay and it's cool for you to participate in all these things and do whatever I do, now she's all screwed up. So now she don't even know how to deal with it, man. Because now she's angry. She's angry at her father. Yeah. And I'm like, damn. You know what I'm saying? But and it's just like I try to talk to her and try to understand because I know I'm a different type of man. I didn't go there with mine.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What I did in the streets is what I did in the streets. That my children's mother understood that. So it's basically like, well, my position with her was either you rolling with me or you rolling against me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, but as far as the lifestyle live, this is what it is. But as far as this family, this is what we got. So we gotta hold this down.
Right.
So she chose to go the latter way. She chose to break away from that. So what she did, what she truly didn't understand, what she regrets today, she broke that foundation. See, there ain't no coming back. You can't rebuild that. It's like two planes running to the World Trade Center. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They didn't rebuild them motherfuckers.
Nope.
Right? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They had to build something in replace of it.
You
know, so that's basically what I'm telling us. You can't dwell on that. You can't dwell on the past. Oh, you didn't do this, you didn't do that. I did what I could, and I did what I felt I was supposed to do, what I, you know, my position as a man. This is what I'm going to do. This is the way I'm going to handle it. Because of what? Because the position you had was to basically be my queen and to hold that down.
Right.
So if you chose the latter not to do that, then the man gonna make a choice.
Right.
You know, I can't, you know, I'm not gonna hold you down because you ain't really, you know, in my corner. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna go 100 with you.
Right.
You half stepping with me. That was my position. So I said, so now, in saying that, my children became my main focus.
Right.
Not her. Okay, that's my main. So basically, I understood that principle that now that they're with their mother, there's certain things they're gonna have to go through and learn. Yeah. Just by being with her. And I accepted that. I said, so if that's what you want to deal with as a man, that's just basically me standing on principle, saying this is who I am. Right. And this is the way I'm doing things. So if you ain't with it, you ain't with it. If you with it, you with it. You feel me? So it's just like when I wanted to marry her, you know, and she decided like, well, I don't want to do that. I want to be happy. Ran off to a whole other state, you know, with my children or whatever. Right. And they ended up coming back. But the damage has been done. You did what you had to do. So I'm basically like, well, hey, keep doing it. Right. I'll take care of them. That's my, they my responsibility, not the next man. Right. So just saying that, so it all starts at home, you know, to make a long story short, you know, that's where all this frustration and this anger is coming from. You know what I'm saying? And we all come from some type of dysfunctional family.
Right.
You know, but this younger generation, they got it really rough because they don't have no respect for the elders.
True.
Not to mention themselves. You can tell by their persona or by the way they carry themselves that they don't respect themselves, nonetheless an elder.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
now William came in and said real spill what you laying down. But what I want to go into, they kind of touched on it a little bit last night, is you know, so many people are telling people what type of relationships are the right ones, and they got to talking about how, well, how should I feel? You know, I want to, you know, make time with this female, but she got maybe 3 kids or something like that. You know, do I act on that or I don't act on that? You know.
Well, it's not really the children per se. You know, a lot of cats, you know, they're trying to say that, yeah, if a woman got male child or whatever, you should run. You know, but I don't really believe in that. It's really about the type of relationship that man has with the woman.
Right.
That's what it comes down to. That man can have a balance, a proper relationship with his woman. That woman, if she respects him as a man, then naturally she's gonna teach that to the kids.
Right.
Have them respect his values, you know, his morals.
Right.
But if she don't respect you as a man, you ain't got nothing coming. You got a double whammy coming at you.
Right.
The woman and the kids. Because the first thing gonna come out their mouths is, you ain't my daddy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You can't tell me nothing. You know what I'm saying? And that's what mine went through. You know, but their mother didn't understand that.
Right.
But she's seeing it now.
Right.
She got into that, you know, so-called marriage. And where, you know, he's dealing with my children. They ain't know, he might be a panda bear, but they from a pride alliance.
Right.
You feel me? So they gonna eat you alive. You
right.
know what I'm saying? You was trying to hang out that pride, you know what I'm saying? That's what he didn't understand. I knew what he was dealing with.
Yeah.
They my seeds.
Yeah, your seeds.
You feel me?
Right.
So yeah, they ran him up out of there real quick. Okay, so you know, it's real, man. You know, not to put baby mama's business out there, but it is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, I hope she see it.
Yeah,
you know?
it's applicable to a lot of situations. You know,
since she don't want to talk, you know, she want to text, you know, but you got it live and living color on Too Cool to Con TV. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Right. So it's real, man. The struggle's real.
Right. Now, I see we have some listeners out there. Hey, if y'all got any questions, just throw them up. King Righteous is, you know, answer them. Like I said, we got the thing where, you know, we could actually take your call. You can speak your piece on things and everything. So, you know, like I said, I'm going to keep throwing them at you because, you know, I know they want to hear different situations. But like I said, like you said, the struggle is real. That's part of the struggle in one way.
Definitely.
You know,
and anybody that don't think it is fooling themselves.
Right.
Real tough.
But actual courage, you know, a lot of people, you know, don't see the power in courage. If you don't feel encouraged, when I say encouraged, like enough guts to actually go and talk to her instead of talking yourself down. There's some brothers talk themselves down. Oh, she's this, she may not find me, whatever. You know, and they blow their moment to, you know, to have some action at her or something.
That starts with self-esteem. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's where that courage comes from. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have the right attitude also. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, that's with all of us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, hey, we might slide down on something and be like, damn. And you have second thoughts, you know what I'm saying? Should I? You know what I mean?
Right.
You know, I know I ain't the only one. You know what I'm saying? So it's real. But then again, it depends on, like I said, what's in you. Like, so what's in us is what we're going to bring out. You know what I'm saying? It's about the attitude.
Right.
You know, either you're going to have the heart of a lion, or, you know, or a heart of a cheetah. You know, a cheetah or a chimpanzee or something, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's how much drive that you have as an individual that's going to make you go after that prey.
Right.
Whatever it is you're pursuing.
Yeah, because, you know, some people have reservations. Like, I'll give you a situation. Say, this ain't a friend, this associate you have.
Right.
But, you know, you see he's with a bad one. But, you know, she's giving you action while you know, he's in the vicinity, but without him seeing.
Right.
It's like, do I put a trigger on trying to say something to her, or do I leave that alone? You know,
Yeah.
some people be at a quandary with that. You know.
You say it's just associate?
Yeah, it's just associate. Ain't no real friends.
Well, that can be tricky.
Yeah, that can.
She can be trying to trick you too, man. Get you off your square.
Right.
So you gotta read them signs. You know what I'm saying? But because to me they'll be like, okay, why would you be disrespectful?
True.
You're being disrespectful to your partner or whoever you're with. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't play. Me personally wouldn't play into it. Like, okay, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'll be in the clubs or the bars, wherever I see them. You know what I'm saying? I be clocking them because the Versace shades be watching them. You know what I'm saying? They don't think I be looking, but hey, Versace be seeing everything, right?
Right.
And I peeped this one cute little girl. I was at the 4th Street actually. She was a young broad, and I peeped her because they came from outside from the smoke area.
Right.
And she stood up on the balcony, and I was sitting in like a little designated area at the table with one of my partners.
Mm-hmm.
And I caught her out the corner of my eye. She was watching me, so I think she was peeping my style.
Right.
So all of a sudden, as soon as I turned my head or something, bam, she's standing right in front of me.
Yeah.
So I already peeped game. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so now she's trying to get my attention. So first, and she wanted to say something.
Yeah.
But I think my swag and she was kind of like, damn, I don't know if I can, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I could sense it,
Right.
And she just basically like, nah, I don't think I can, he might not be up, on my level, I might not be on his level, whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Or I might not be able to trick him the way I want to. She
Right.
sensed that, And someone told me I had that certain type of persona,
Yeah, that type of aura coming.
An aura, so.
Yeah.
And she was nice. Don't get me wrong. She had a nice body and all that.
Yeah.
Hair was done and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Shoe game was tight.
Mm.
And she stood right in front of me. Nice little Coke bottle body. And I just looked. At first I was gonna, make it offer, like you say, go for it. But then I was like, nah, I checked it. Because I see what she was doing. Because I already peeped game.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So she stood there, and then she was about to say something, but when she realized I wasn't going, I think she got kind of intimidated.
Yeah.
Like, no, you can't just come stick a behind in my face, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? And expect me to jump. That
Right.
ain't me. See, she saw I wasn't that type of individual.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather for you to show me your mind than just your behind. You feel
Right.
me?
Mm-hmm.
And so she moved up, but then after that, after she saw I wasn't biting, she
Right.
went to the side and just kept staring at me.
Okay.
I was like, I peeped.
Mm-hmm.
But so it's just basically about what's in you and what you're really trying to pursue. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That's what it really comes down to. You know what I'm saying? Because girls play, these women got minds full of games. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's wants something.
Mhm.
Everybody, is trying to get something in one shape, form, or fashion. You know what I'm saying? So, that comes down to the individual, basically.
So, I see, and like you said, it comes down to the individual, because, like, say if you got, like, three others sitting on a bench, the way you're moving out in the traffic is a little different versus nobody. You ain't got nobody on the bench,
Right.
so
Exactly. So basically, in saying that too, I want to add, so I could have been the type of individual been like, okay, that's what I want.
Right.
I want, man, she cute, fine. I want to hit it, smash, and
Right.
all that.
Mm-hmm.
I would have jumped right on it.
Right.
See, but I wasn't hungry like that. You know what I'm saying? For real, I wanted the appetizer before I had the meal. You feel me?
Right.
So that's basically was my attitude. So it depends, like I said, what the person, that individual or that man wants from that woman.
Right.
That's what he's gonna pursue.
Mm-hmm.
And then with certain women, they got that capability or those characteristics to present to you what you want.
Right.
If that's what you want, I can give it to you.
Mm-hmm.
On a silver plate,
Right.
whatever. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, some men ain't gonna be as eager to bite. Just like some fish ain't biting every hook.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So really, like you're saying, sometimes we lead with our preconceptions
Right.
beforehand, and preconceptions of which way I'll have action at her.
Exactly.
You know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So what was I gonna say? So as the as another topic of the struggle, what would you say would be the reverse? Because some timid women, and they feel like she was sitting back, she didn't want to pull the trigger. She may have wanted to, but she wanted you to leave.
Exactly.
But it may be some women like, man, I kind of feeling this way about this person. How do I come at them?
Man,
Not come off as whatever.
Right. I'm like the movie The Mac. That's my attitude about that. You know what I'm saying? If a woman that really likes you, because I always had the attitude like, I really never liked girls who didn't like me. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't like me, I don't like you. That's my
Right.
attitude, you know?
Right.
But a girl that likes you, she gonna show you she like you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I've learned that just from growing up in life.
Right.
And that's how I chose my women.
Okay.
I'm like, this woman likes me. She
Right.
generally likes who I am, not what I got and all this extra stuff. She like, I'm into him. You
Right.
feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I chose the best of them. As far as in my situation.
So you're saying that's where your success rate was?
That's where my success rate came from.
Okay.
Those that were into me.
Right.
Not so much me just being all, because they might not like me.
Right.
But I'll be all over them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it has happened.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I think a lot of men lose value in themselves. Because they put that woman before themselves.
Right.
Okay? You know,
they see them as a prize instead of themselves as a prize.
Right.
Right.
You know, and that's what I'm like. I'm the prize.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of women might not like that or think that because they find they think they dime pieces.
Mm-hmm.
But what woman don't think like that?
Right.
What woman don't think she's the best, the finest in the world or in the city or you know what I mean?
Right.
So basically, I look at it from this perspective, man. You see a nice woman, she could be like a 7 or 8 or even a dime. But how many more dimes are out there like her?
Right.
You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
You know, man to man. We know. There's 100 more dimes just like you.
Right.
Probably even better.
Mm-hmm.
You know, might be a 10 plus. Okay?
Right.
But, you know, there's only one of us.
Right.
Ain't no, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I don't know no niggas like me.
Right.
And stuff, only motherfucker I knew that's close to me was my daddy.
Right.
And he's deceased, okay? They, you know, I ain't got no brothers.
Right.
So it's going to be hard to find another individual like me,
right.
in particular. And
right.
I ain't Hercules and none of that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't El DeBar. You feel me? I'm me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm King Righteous.
Mhm.
So basically, if they like me, they're going to be like, I want to get to know King Righteous.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I want to get to know Bobby Brown.
Right.
You know, this, that, and that. I don't get to know him. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's only one me.
Mhm.
So that's why I'm the prize.
Right.
You feel me? You gotta see, the woman gotta see the importance or the value in me as a man.
Mhm.
You know, first. When she can see that and she can honor and respect that, oh, we might go to that next level.
Right.
You feel me?
Now, Freeman Reed said real talk. And he's also agreeing, but that's, I think, where a lot of people, you know, that's when they lose, when they're,
Mhm.
oh, she's fine, I gotta do everything to reach out to her.
And they jump all over it.
Right.
You know, and she knows this.
Mhm.
Okay, here's another one.
Right, yep.
You know, I already had 2 of them the other day.
Right.
Now here's another one doing the same thing.
Right.
Man, girls learn this trait when they 9.
Mm.
Okay? You get real talk.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? I used to go outside and play when I was 12, 13. There's a girl, we had a house full of girls next door.
Right.
They made specifically come outside and tease me.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So I already know they 9, 10 years old.
Running
You know?
game.
At young age, learning.
Right.
You know, learning game.
Yeah, learning
You
game.
feel me?
Learning
So
and
as
running.
now they older. No, I get, and that very girl I'm speaking of in particular, she lives in Portland, Oregon. Now she running game.
Mm.
Because she's 50 years old now.
Right, right.
Hey, she's like, basically, I've been doing this shit since I was 8.
Right.
You feel me?
Mhm.
This ain't nothing new.
Mhm.
Niggas been trying to holler at me since I was a little girl.
Right.
We going in the bushes and doing this and doing that.
Right.
It's real, man. It's real. This shit ain't no mystery. This
Right.
shit is real.
Mm.
You know, so that's game.
Mm-hmm.
That's game. If people don't want to recognize it, you just don't recognize it.
Right.
That's game for your ass. Game 1-on-1. You know what I'm saying? Kids learn this. Girls learn this when they was walking up to the corner store.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Dudes trying to holler at them at a young age.
Right.
Come on, man.
So essentially, you got to know when you're on the offense or when you're on the defense.
Yeah, you gotta know your playbook.
Yeah, right.
Basically, as a man,
Mhm.
you know, who's the head, the coach, you or the woman?
Right.
Who's the leader? You know what I'm saying?
See, I think that's a lot of, in this day and time, a lot of people, since, you know, how the times are different, they give, you know, women the jobs and things like that. They feel they got to be a trade-off. Well, maybe I got to temper myself down to be in her world because, you know, she got everything and I ain't really up and all that kind of stuff.
Professional.
Right, right.
You got the professional bourgeois and women with the degrees and, you know, and making 6 figures and all that. You know what? Like I said, you just the average woman. You're just another woman. Real talk.
Right.
I don't have women that's been professionals that's been financially stable.
Mm.
Yeah, I didn't see her no different. I seen that little one that came rolling off the assembly line you know, fresh out of high school, just turned 18. You
Right.
know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, she had lower miles on her than, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Than that old vet. You know
Right.
what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. It all goes back to you.
Mm-hmm.
When we all said and done, it comes back to that man and what he want.
Right.
Say you want that Fleetwood Grown, you know, or you want that Chevy Chevette. You feel me?
Right.
Yeah, that's all.
Right.
Yeah, hey, that's what it comes back to. It's your decision as a man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. Williams came in. He said, "That's game." Yeah, that's definitely the game. This. You got to be secure with self. That's what it comes down
to. It all comes down to self first.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why it's called self-esteem.
Right.
That gotta come from within.
Mm-hmm.
Don't come from without.
Right.
Okay.
You can't buy it. You can't rent it. You can't do any of that. No. You gotta embody it.
You gotta bring it out. It's already in you.
Right.
You have it. You just gotta bring it out. You gotta manifest it.
Mm-hmm. And that comes through trial and error, because like you said, it ain't gonna be success rate every time. Like, oh, she shot me down or whatever.
Right. Now you want to go commit suicide.
Right.
Right. It don't work like that, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you can't win them all.
Right.
That's just like playing basketball, football, whatever. Be competitive.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever competitive nature you have as a man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna play to win. You're gonna be mediocre at your game, or you're gonna play to win.
Right.
You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I've been playing this game for a long time.
Right.
You feel me? The real talk. I'm in the third quarter now. I ain't trying to lose. You know. So it's real. You know what I'm saying? It's about what you want out of life, basically.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we can settle for less, or we can go after the best.
You know? Okay. Now tell me this. Now, you know, a lot of dudes, you know, look at females now, they're so microwave where they're like, well, how will I know, you know, she's the right one, you know, on my side, you know, I done been with her about maybe going on a year now.
Yeah.
She been, you know, breaking off bread with me, but, you know, her mouth be kind of running wild sometimes, you know. Should I stick and stay with her, or should I, you know, blow her for this next unguaranteed thing, you know?
Well, my thing is, man, shit, you know, one woman is too close to no woman. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And a broke one is a no-no. Okay? So,
right.
It's, you know, so basically when it comes to dealing with that, it's like, you know, women already got an agenda. Before they even get with you, they already got an agenda.
Right. Don't believe that, don't.
Yeah, they got one. It just, they don't manifest it at the beginning. It comes out later down the line.
Right.
So as far as you being with a woman, you know, meeting somebody, you think she's a good girl, whatever. Yeah, that could be the mask. She can, you know, because we're mask wearers. That could just be what her representative. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, this is, you know, this is what you know, you see on the surface.
Right.
But once you scratch beneath the surface, it's somebody totally different. Okay. So yeah, you can be with a woman a year or two, but you know, like my thing used to be like, if I didn't have them for a whole session, you know, a whole term, like a presidential term, 4 years.
Right.
You know, you really defeated the purpose. I mean, you got impeached. You feel me? In the middle of the term. You know what I'm saying? So I used to keep them for a good 4 years, you know, and then that way you can really get to know them. She can get to know you,
right? And
you can get the best out of them. You know, because you put some time in,
right?
You feel me? Just not a year, you know. The year could have just been the fun part, you know, the physical attraction.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The second year can be, you know, more of an emotional type thing. You know what I'm saying? And the third year can be more of a financial. Okay, we're trying to build more of a, you know, financial base. You know what I'm saying? You know, then that fourth year, you'd be like, well, okay, you know, maybe we got something. You know, build some type of stability. Right. You know, some security. So it's levels. It's levels to this shit. There ain't no, like you said, no instant gratification. There ain't no overnight. I mean, you can have that. But that's all it's gonna be.
Right.
If a girl just want to give you something, she can give you that. Easy.
Right.
That's the easy part, man. I learned that, you know, as a man. I'm telling y'all, the easiest thing to get from a woman is sex. Now, you want to put her to the test? Tell her to give you her lunch money. Right? Try that.
Right.
Yeah, then you really put her. That's how she gonna show you she like you. You know what I'm saying? When that girl, you know, in grade school where they can't give you her lunch. You know what I'm saying? Or she brought you her lunch money. Right. You feel me? That's, you know, she like me.
Or whatever you spoke on that you desired, she made that happen.
For you. Yeah. You know? that's where the real tests come in. But the sex that's the easiest part.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She doesn't have to put any feelings and emotion into that.
Mm-hmm.
She can just be like, yeah, here it is, lay down or whatever. You
Right.
know? But the other stuff, she got to put some thought into that shit. You know what I'm saying? Her material possessions, or her money, or finances, or whatever. She gonna have to put some thought into that.
Yeah, or whatever other connections that may have something that's gonna make your thing happen.
Make you happy.
Right.
See? That's when you know she's the one.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's just my take on that.
Right. But like you said, this all comes with her liking you. Now, if it's the other way around, you're not gonna get any of that.
No, not at all. You know what I'm saying? Because she could be feeling some type of way, and just physically, yeah, she could be like, well, shit, I'm stressed out because of my last boyfriend. He ain't acting right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So here, let me take that frustration out here, give him some.
Mm-hmm.
And see, that's easy, man. You know?
Y'all being real quiet. Usually when Righteous is in here, y'all be ready to say a lot of things. But I know we usually go on, when we go on, it'd be at nighttime, so this is a different hour to be, hitting it. But, you gotta pick up the times that's available to you. Let me think of something else. Now it also is that can be in different stages, like how people think of things, like how a youngster thinks of it, how a mid-age thinks of it, and how someone kind of older thinks of it. The older will be less likely to try to like that situation I gave, like she's cool, she's giving me what I want, but she's
Oh, okay.
running her lip a little bit.
Yeah, well, women gonna talk. Women gonna have something to say.
Right.
In general.
Mm-hmm.
But then you have women who are more understanding.
Yeah, that's true
It's
too.
not gonna be as challenging as some. You got women that's more passive. You got women that's aggressive. You got all different types of women.
Right, because it's dudes that are passive and dudes that are aggressive.
So
right.
So that varies. You know what I'm saying? It depends once again on the woman. Depends on what type of upbringing she had, what type of parents. Because some women can be clean, some women can be dirty.
That's true
So
too.
it depends on the individual when it comes to that. Because a woman could be like genuinely like you, and she ain't gonna give you those problems. But then you got those who just basically want to give you a problem. I don't met those. I don't came across them type of women. I mean, you can be the nicest, all out hell or whatever.
Right.
And that woman still don't show you no love. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what do? You know what I'm saying? You keep going for the banana down the tailpipe and you back up off it. You know what I'm saying? So.
Now let's go into this. Now I know you said you coming up, you got game from like your uncles and things like that. And,
right.
I know a lot of youngsters don't got the same kind of things in their world now because it's
right. It's different.
It's different.
Funny you mentioned that too. I was just thinking about that earlier. Like how, like what I got. As rough as things may get sometimes.
Yeah.
But it's like, you know how to deal with it. So you got your age and what you've experienced. You know how to handle certain situations way different than a younger cat.
Right.
That's half your age. Because he hasn't been there. He hasn't been through them channels that you have been through. You feel me?
Right.
That's what makes you even that much more valuable or important to that youngster. Because I was thinking about my OGs, just like you said. And it's funny you mentioned that too, because I just left one of my OGs from Hopkins. You know what I'm saying? Because when the going got tough,
right,
the real ones step up. The real ones be like, okay, here, bam. They bless you or they show you something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm in my mid-ages, so I know him. I'm saying an OG, so he a decade older than me.
Right.
So I'm like, man, that's love. So, and I've always gravitated towards older cats because they taught me things. So what I'm saying is, even at my age, I ain't learned that. I know the thing. I don't know everything.
Right.
I'm still learning.
Right.
You feel me? Right. Even at this point, because times change, seasons change, and you gotta know how to adjust with the time and the seasons. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's a rainstorm and we run outside, we ain't got an umbrella or a raincoat,
right,
or no rain boots. That means you ain't dressed for the season.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or it's real hot out, 80, 90 degrees, and you got on sweaters and
right.
You know what I'm saying? big old coats.
Yeah, all this stuff that's gonna raise your temperature up in the wrong temperature.
You ain't dressed for the season.
Right.
So that's what it's about. And that's what I realized. Yeah, the youngsters, you know what I'm saying, they know a little bit. They know what they know in this day and time and age, but they don't know the ins and outs and what, you know, what really is, or they're gonna reach a certain stage in the game, but they ain't gonna know how to deal with a certain situation because they ain't been through it.
Yeah, they ain't been through it.
Right. So,
or like you said, had an OG
experience.
that kind of could put them on something, what to look out for. Like,
right.
now you're gonna be tested in this particular area.
Exactly.
What are you gonna do once this crops up?
Or if he, it's just like your little nephew. If he come home with a little girlfriend, and you know you sit watching, you know, television, whatever, you know, she sit down and you watching it. See, he glad he happy, man. Got me a little fresh little piece, woo, 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 and I'm just looking at her. Like, yep, she doing that, or she when she came in, she didn't speak.
Right.
She bang, you know.
Right.
See, you know, we people all game.
Yeah.
We don't seen it.
Yeah.
We don't experience it. And then we like, okay. So now after, you know, an hour or something go by, whatever, you pull your nephew to the side. Let me tell you something, man. That ain't the one for you. Because I see some things about her, you know what I'm saying? That's just from your uncle.
Right.
And he might be like, oh, man, you don't know what you're talking about? It's that another boo. And he still be with it, right? And then a year or a couple months, something go by, bam, she break bad on. Then come back and like, damn. I'm just like, I told you.
Right.
That's it, but you didn't listen. See, because we already had the roadmap.
Right.
We already been down that path.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the what, you know.
But see, let's take a little further. Okay. You know, half of them will probably be like, well, you didn't break down to me why this wasn't the one. What could be some of the traits that you're putting him up on if he actually, okay, if he took it a different way, like, why isn't she the one? Put me up on
right.
game.
It's like if you never been, if you're trying to get to a certain destination.
Right.
And you never been down, you know, down that path. But I'm saying, well, hey, take the short, this route.
Right.
This is a smooth route.
And
you like, no, I don't want to take that route. I want to take this route because that's the way she want to go.
Right.
And then come to find out it was the rough road. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, well, I'm trying to tell you. Because the only thing we can tell them is that we've already been down that road.
That's true.
I've been down that rough road.
Right.
So she's telling you that it's cool to go down that way. But I'm like, no, that ain't it.
Right.
This way.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
So that's what it comes down to, you having that knowledge and that wisdom from, you know, from older players or OGs or whatever that can share that knowledge with you. You know what I'm saying? So, because there's nothing new under the sun.
Right.
What these girls or what everybody's playing now, it's the same game we played 10, 20 years ago. Just in a different time, era. Okay? Same game we was playing, my uncles and my aunties played 20 years prior to that, the 70s, you know, and the 80s, you feel me? So, it's nothing new under the sun, and that's what I learned as a little boy.
Yeah.
So I see certain things, and I watch, and I learn. So, like I said, the youngsters didn't have that. They didn't have the hands-on. I had the hands-on because I was always with them. I'm 5, 6 years old, hanging with 16-year-olds. You feel me? Teenagers.
Right.
You know, in the 70s. You know, so if I'm sucking up that game from the 70s, you know what I'm saying? That Parliament funkadelic type shit, you know what I'm saying? You know, Zap Van looking niggas. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that showed me something a lot. You know what I'm saying? Cats in the pool halls, whatever. They got women, you know, they got Cadillacs, they dress a certain way. So I picked up all this game. So as I came of age, I'm like, well, okay, this is how my uncles carried it. So now this is how I'm gonna carry it. I'm gonna run it this way as a youngster.
Right.
You know, so as I got older, it's just basically like, so I had enough under my belt to be like, bam, this is how I'm presenting it to the next generation.
Right.
You feel me? So that's when we came out with our suits and, you know, doing what we do. We didn't have the high platform shoes and, you know, look, you know, all that, you know, look like we was going to go to the circus.
Right.
But that was their style. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same, you know, suit just reheated. It's the same game. We're just giving it to them in a different way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So with that being said, you think suits and things of that nature are still necessary?
Yeah, oh, most definitely.
Okay.
It's just like us being superheroes in a way. I'm putting that for a second. Like everybody's looking for a hero. You know what I mean? So you could be Batman, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I could be Spider-Man, but nobody knows it.
Right.
You feel me? You know, but they know Clark Kent and Bruce Wayne,
Man, Bruce
you know
Wayne.
whatnot, but they don't know who's Batman or who's Spider-Man. You feel me?
Right.
That's what it's like when we put them suits on.
Okay.
Real talk. We put them outfits on because you stand out.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? You stand out from the rest.
Yeah.
When we both know the generation now and how they dress, we know we're gonna stand out, and it's gonna be almost like being a superhero.
Right.
Because you know when you dress up, what type of response you get,
Mm-hmm.
what type of reaction you get from people. Mm-hmm. Man, you shot. Ooh, it's almost like they're looking at a Marvel comic movie. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's what it's about. It's about the dress is about presenting yourself in a certain manner where you stand out above the rest.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I know I'm like Clark Kent, you know what I'm saying? But when I put that suit on, I leak tall holes in a single bound. For real. So it's real, man.
Right.
You know, so that's all part of the game. It's all part of the struggle. You know what I'm saying? So, when you exercise it, if you got it, you know how to exercise it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, and I was just telling the cat that earlier. I was like, man, I already know I got more game than I even show niggas. You know what I'm saying? For real. I just don't exercise it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I've been doing in these other lanes.
Right, right.
This other stuff. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So, but it's real.
So definitely what you're saying, they still need an OG to put that in their repertoire of how to dress.
All day. Yes, yes, sir. All day. I mean, you see all the youngsters dress? I mean, come on, man. There ain't no secret, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man. These brothers, I know the sisters get tired of seeing it. Because you can tell, we can tell that they struggling real bad just by their swag.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
Right.
I can tell that they struggling bad. Because while they swag is, they pants down, they dirty t-shirts.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm saying you out in public like this.
Oh,
You
yeah.
ain't at home chilling.
Yeah.
You outside. Then you gonna have the, barely got bus fare.
Right.
You gonna have the nerve to holler at the bra.
Right.
So yeah, you may be cute or whatever, but then again, what you got to offer. This is what you got to offer. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm thugged out. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So when a real true player or older player come along and show them like, hey, you got a nice ride.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You well kept,
Smelling right.
You got nice and you geared up.
Right.
Oh man, come on now, you like one of the X-Men. You know what I mean? Straight up, you got superpowers.
Right.
You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So basically, you're showing them something other than what the average brother is showing them.
Right.
You see?
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, so I guess I think all those different areas they need to sharpen, like you said, dress, the confidence within self before anything, before you do any of that, because you could have the best dress on,
Right.
you gotta be having a nice luxury car. If you ain't got any of that, you still not gonna get no action.
You can have the worst attitude. You know what I'm saying? And you can have the worst presentation. Yeah, your presentation, they said the first impression is the best impression. You know what I'm saying? So your presentation, that means a lot. You know what I'm saying? I mean, as I've lived, I've learned. I'm still learning. I learned all this, you know what I'm saying? So it all means a lot because you really don't have to say nothing. If you're on top of your game, you ain't gotta say nothing. Your game gonna speak for itself.
Right.
Your presence gonna speak for itself.
Right.
You feel me? Right.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, like the script said, good name is better to go. Like when people may think, because I call myself kingrychus, I think I'm this, that, and the other. But no, that's an attribute. You know what I'm saying? Because if you understand what a king is, you know what I'm saying? That's a mindset.
Right.
Of a ruler.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So that's just basically what I'm saying. Like, there's nothing but above me as far as me as a man. You know what I'm saying? Except the Creator.
Right.
Because that's who crowned me, king.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason I accept that.
But let's get it straight, because it's some people that use king and it is not king.
They don't represent it, right? That's what I'm getting at. So as far as that title, you know what I'm saying? That's a mindset. You know what I'm saying? So right, if you don't have the knowledge of what this really means, Pharaoh. You know what I'm saying? Means ruler.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Means God. That's what a king, true king is.
Right.
Because you're anointed or appointed by the Creator to even rise to a certain position in your life or your or society. You know what I'm saying? We were the ruler of the ancient, Kemetic society or ancient, Nubian, Kushite empire, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You was anointed by the Creator or even in that domain to even rise to that that position. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So there's a lot of cats who claim thrones, but they become dethroned real quick because they don't really know how to hold that title, that position.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you know, so it's just by being, you know, righteous, you know, that's our nature. You know what I'm saying? We're you know, like I said, our attitude is about life. You know what I'm saying? We can have the wrong outlook. We just have a negative outlook about life that can just, you know, determine our altitude.
Right.
We have such a negative attitude that keeps us on a base level, on a low level.
Mm-hmm.
We, you know, change our attitude that determines our altitude, which elevates us.
Right.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So it's about our attitude, our presentation, you know, our character. You know what I'm saying? And our, what motivates us in life. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that all comes down to knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we ain't got none of that on your dome. It's like you don't know nothing, you can't do nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So what you gonna show the next person or a woman if you ain't got no knowledge on your dome?
Right.
You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And that's why we telling these youngsters, man. You know, they out here thugging. I'm like, man, why ain't y'all got jobs?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all hanging on the corner talking about getting loud.
Right.
Yeah, you real loud.
Loud.
You know what I'm saying? So, but like, come on now. You think these girls, that's all they want? Yeah, they want loud. But they want something more than that.
More than that.
Yeah, if I can get with you and get the loud, then I'm going to the next man to get something else.
Yeah.
I might get with him to get the drink.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Or then I'll just
go to him because
cancel all y'all out and get with him because you know he's well rounded. Yeah.
He got all that.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the game they play, man. So,
right.
So yeah, so you definitely got to be on top of your square. You know, youngsters or whatever. You know, I just basically try to encourage the young boys, man, to get an education. You know, go to school, learn something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying you just got to totally become institutionalized.
Right.
But you can take your gifts. If you got talent, take that, make it work.
Yeah, more further. Because, I mean, yeah, you're going to get street knowledge because you're in the streets. You're coming up from that. You're going to have that.
You already got it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All you got to do is better yourself. You know what I'm saying? Get out here and get some of these grants, some of this loan money. You know what I'm saying? They got a lot of stuff to offer y'all.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you just got to apply yourself. That's what it comes down to. Application.
Right. Now, what do you think? Okay, we're going to go in a different direction. This all this talk we're talking about the reparations and things like that.
Oh yeah, well we definitely were owed reparations. You know what I'm saying? The government owes the descendants of Africa, you know, reparations because every country that America or any country has invaded, they repaired the damage.
Right.
You know, after they invaded the country, they gave these people reparations from the Jews. You know what I'm saying?
Chinese.
Yeah, the natives. You know, they gave them the reservations. But when they so-called emancipated us, they promised us 40 acres and a mule.
Right.
Then Lincoln was assassinated, I believe. Then what was his name? The president came after him was Andrew Jackson. But anyway, the president came after Lincoln. After he was assassinated, he reversed that. Yeah. So the immigrants that came over from Europe, them the ones that benefited from what our forefathers and foremothers were supposed to get.
Yeah.
You know, so that's why they living so well down. They benefited from the servitude that our forefathers had put, the free labor that we gave this country for over 300 years.
Right.
So yeah, so we definitely are owed that, you know what I'm saying? But we know they don't even want to apologize.
Right.
To give us, some reparations, which is estimated into the billions now, or the trillions.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not just so much about money, it's about land. You know what I'm saying? Blacks need some land that we can call ours.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because we're still, under servitude to this nation, you know what I'm saying? So once we get the Social Security card, you know what I'm saying? And they being taxed off of that. You know what I'm saying? So they get paid just by us just being in existence. You know what I'm saying? So we're really not a free people. You know what I'm saying? So that's what a reparation does. It comes to help repair the damage that's been done to us for over 400 years.
Right.
So.
Yes, because it's like you hear them talk about it all in the media, but then to me it almost seems like it's okay. We'll talk about this now. It'll be some other thing we talk about after that dies down. It doesn't seem like
it's not real to them. It's a joke, and they was talking about it in Congress just a few weeks ago. Yeah, that was a joke because the Republican Party selected them cats.
Yeah, right.
So that was really a joke, a little comedy sketch, basically, when it came to basically was making a laughing matter out of us asking for reparations. But if we look beneath the surface and go behind the scenes, we've been fighting for reparations for over 40 years. The last 40 years, since the 80s. We got in Cobra, I'm saying, we got the Brothers in the Nation, was actually, so we've been asking for reparations. Elijah Muhammad said we should put the Muslim program before Congress because that basically has a plan for reparations, that's on the back of the final call, and ain't nobody is talking about that. They ain't paying that no attention because we ain't just talking about you giving us a check. We talking about basically separating, having some land for our people, you know what I'm saying? Because since we can't get along with them, in peace, you see what they're doing to us, we can't even live in peace amongst these people without them calling the police or the police killing us,
right?
Or just white privilege. They're thinking they better than us, so that we don't deserve no rights or we shouldn't have any rights in the society. But
right.
All that's about to come to an end. So they just they running their game. They planning, but God is planning too. What I'm saying? I believe God is the best plan. So. Yeah, they owe us, basically. We want what's coming to us in one shape, form, or fashion.
Right.
Just give us what you owe us.
Right.
And let us, go. If those who choose to, separate from them, let us go do something for ourselves. You know what I'm saying?
Now, it's always that type, I like to say it addressed like this, the melanus type. They're like, well, you get that money, what are you going to do for yourself? Is this the money going to make you whole or... No.
Well, like I said, it's not just about money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because we just got money, and the mindset, the state of mind that we're in as a people, we end up giving it right back to them.
That's true.
So it ain't just about that.
Right.
We get money, we're going to go give it right back to them. We're going to buy up all the chicken factories, you know what I'm saying? All the Cadillacs and the expensive cars.
Right.
Yeah, we're going to give it right back to them. So they're going to be like, man, the economy done balanced out because of these niggas. You know what I'm saying? All that money we gave them, they gave it right back to us.
Right. So essentially like that skit from Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So
I'm rich, bitch.
Right.
Right.
Everybody flashing their money in.
Right.
Yeah, that'll be chaos, man. Because then we really be robbing each other. Now we got something to take from
right.
each other, So yeah, that would be a bad situation if they did that. So we don't think they're gonna do that anyway. So.
All right.
So yeah.
Now, what do you think about that billionaire getting caught up with that sex trafficking situation?
They've been doing that, man. That ain't nothing new. They just, the microscope just been on us.
Right.
So now they feeling it too. So.
But do you think it's a bigger plan? Like, okay, we caught this billionaire, and whatever happens to him, we're gonna be writing laws to probably trickle down and really hurt the little person, not so much the big person, but the little person.
That's really what it's about, times is changing. You got all these women's rights, the women live,
and Me Too.
All that stuff is going on. So they've been trying to, get rid of the procure, the cast that's behind these sex places,
right?
This type of stuff. They've been trying to get rid of that, since the 70s, the 80s, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
These sex joints and whatnot. So, back in the earlier days, prostitution and all that wasn't no big deal.
Right.
Now it's a big deal. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. This ain't nothing new. This been happening, so it just, everybody's just being put under a microscope now.
Well, essentially, it was a big deal because, I was uplifting certain brothers out of positions.
Yeah, African, blacks, African American.
Right.
We started benefiting from, women being a certain way or being in them brothel houses and whatnot. It wasn't nothing wrong with it until they found out that the African American, the blacks in America was making lots of money off of it.
Right.
And so that's when it became a problem. It became a dreaded thing. You know what I'm saying? So.
I don't know. Since y'all's kind of being quiet, we might end up ending this early. If y'all got some questions to put up, or you, like I said, you can actually post your number. I hit your line, and you can join in on the call if you want to. But essentially, we've been covering topics, so that's why I know a lot of times.
How long we been on?
Been on about a minute away from an hour.
Okay.
Yeah, so we cover some time in this. This is enough. That should hold people over. So, I give it to, you know, that minute, and then we'll end this particular live stream.
But yeah, you know, just close down on that. Basically, like, you know, it's life. Life is
A
real.
struggle.
Yeah, it's a struggle. The struggle is real. Life is real.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So what it comes down to is just being true to yourself. You know, true to those around you, and then you expect that from others. You know?
Right.
You know, you expect what you give. You know, the energy you send out into the universe gonna come back to you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, basically. So, you know, that's what makes the struggle real.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna be real, you're gonna be fake with it. So
Right.
choice is yours.
Yeah, you get your issue
You know?
either way. If you're being real or if you're being fake, you definitely gonna get your issue. But we up out of here. Hey, it's been a good one. Hey, tune in again when we do another one of these. We up.